What's up everyone, it's Gabby Trades and welcome back to the channel. Now, the catalyst for the markets it's not going to be and will not be the FOMC. It is going to be something else that is flying under the radar. But before we jump in, you guys, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and hit the bell so you always get notified when I come live with you guys, giving you the best trading alpha. Now, in terms of yesterday, it was interesting with stocks. They were falling left, right, and center. Amazon fell like almost 2% actually. That was after disappointing Prime Day sales. And that is pretty much raising concerns about consumer spending. Is it really slowing down? That's the question. Is the consumer weakening right now? Significant reaction on the chart after the sales data releases. And yeah, that is what the question is. How are the consumers actually doing? The interesting thing is that the bank stocks were also under pressure. So major financials fell as well yesterday. Goldman Sachs was down almost 2%. JP Morgan 3.1%. That was due to a downgrade ahead of earnings. Now, Wells Fargo was like almost 1%, and financial ETFs like XLF like almost 1% as well. But the interesting thing today, everyone is waiting for the FOMC. Is that going to be the catalyst? In my opinion, absolutely no, because we also have the Treasury auction, right? It is looming as the bond yields are rising. Now, today brings the 10-year yield auction, and that is amid all the concerns over the demand for the US debt. Right? That was after recent tax and spending bills. What is the demand? So we're going to find out today. Now, the 10-year yield is rising, nearing 4.8 target, right? And if the yields fall below 4.1, it could actually boost stocks. So today it's critical because it will show how much demand exists for US debt at current yields. Now, if demand is weak, yields must rise to attract the buyers, right? And rising yields mean that the borrowing costs will be higher, and that is going to tighten financial conditions. And what does that mean? That means that it's going to be bearish for the stocks and the markets in general. Now, if demand today happens to be strong, yields can fall, and that can ease the financial conditions, which is going to be obviously bullish for us. So gold yesterday, I had a really good long trade. You guys who are on Discord, you know, I'm back in long again. But despite everything in general, the day closed on minus $30 for gold. Bitcoin is pretty much in a range, still waiting to break out. We're gonna look at it in a second. But the interesting thing about gold was that dollar was falling and gold was falling as well. Now, as per my experience, when something like this happens, it is usually raising sort of like thoughts about consumers and the market being really uncertain in general. Now, another crazy thing that happened today is copper. I don't know if you guys follow that, but copper surged 17% on a single 5-minute candle after Trump imposed 50% tariff on copper imports, right? And copper is pretty much at new all-time highs. Now, slight inflation risk, maybe, right? Because higher copper prices could pressure input costs super broadly, right? And then in terms of Trump, he is really vowing that August 1st is the tariff deadline, but previous deadlines were extended. So can we really trust anything anymore? That's the question. But yeah, today I don't think it's going to be the FOMC. Today I think we're going to be looking for the bond auction. Now let's see who's here. Diamond Eyes, Double Aaron. Okay, so we have some new people here. Very happy to see you guys. All right, moving directly to screen share over here. So yeah, in order for you to see the bond auction, you have to have low impact news also added to your search on forex factory, right? That's forex factory. We use it every day, and here it is. We have FOMC meeting minutes as well coming up today. All right, moving on to screens. Let's move around a little bit here. Yes, you guys, make sure you smash the like button. And if you're new here, welcome. Very happy to see you guys. All right, of course, we're going to start with Bitcoin today, as usual. So yeah, we're pretty much continuing to be in the same sort of situation with Bitcoin, right? The target is decreasing. It is showing that price is weak. If you remember yesterday, the target was this double highs over here, the double top, whatever. And now the target is decreasing. We're creating more fractal candles because we are ranging. So I truly, genuinely believe that today is going to be the catalyst, right? It's going to be the catalyst where we're going to see this range exited in one side or the other. Remember, as per my analysis, whichever side the range exits, in my opinion, that is going to be the manipulation move. Dottie saying that ETH looks stronger. Yes, that's because ETH BTC is up almost 0.6% on the day. We're going to have a look at everything. But again, I just want you to remember that we have double liquidity sitting, one at 110.6 for Bitcoin K. And then we have also liquidity over here at 107.203. Which one is going to go first? That's the question. Now, on a 1 hour time frame, when we slow down, we can even see that we have further liquidity 107.378. I can see these liquidities with the help of my indicators. You guys, they're available for everyone. Go and find them in the bio, in the description box, whatever. Also, make sure you join Discord because I've opened it for free again. So you can get access to Discord. You can get access to the VIP section on Discord where we do live day streams, daily, lively, whatever. So yeah, we have traders, pro FX traders on there that are teaching you their strategies and everything. So you guys, make sure you jump on Discord. Yes, Sugar Cookie is gonna give you the link. Hopefully the link works in the in the chat box. Good morning, Rafero. Yes, Jax Manuela. Hello from Belgium. All right, cool. So that's it pretty much. We're still stuck in this ranging situation. We're gonna see which way exits that range, right? That's what we want to see. Now, in terms of ETH, like we said yesterday, and like we've been repeating from the beginning of the week, break from the 0.5 imminent, right? This was it, you guys, honestly, right? That's it. If we get another tap in the 0.5, maybe a little bit below it, that's going to be super lucky for us. In terms of liquidity, again, it's sitting up here. First liquidity 2680 on Ethereum. So everything is looking fresh and everything is looking fine to explode. In terms of alts, same story, right? So it's pretty much now or never. I don't think we're going to see the same opportunities again in the next few months in terms of alts, in terms of whatever. So in terms of Solana, right, again, double liquidity on Solana. First one was already grabbed up here. This is on a 4 hour time frame. We still have a small liquidity down here with a double bottom. Now the question is whether that is going to be left behind. It's pretty possible, but we still haven't broken the 0.5, which is approximately 155 for Solana, right? So personally, I need to see a break of the 0.5, right? And then I'll get a little bit more confidence. On Sol, hello, superstars. Welcome, everyone. I'm watching you 5 minutes behind. I was waiting for my coffee. Okay, Paul Premier, that's fine. So how comes you're having a coffee when you're in Florida? So that means for you, it's like very late right now in the evening. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We can look at some outs. CRV is nicely up today, 5.3%. I told you guys it is happening, right? We're seeing some movement today, and that is going to continue in my opinion. Now, I'm seeing here Zcash, it's not looking very good. It's rejecting from major areas, so I'm not interested in looking at that. I'm not interested at anything that is weak in general. And again, if you want to find out how I find which altcoins are weak and which not, I have a dedicated video on YouTube for that. Go and watch it, you guys. It's there for you to see. Now let's see ETH BTC. Yeah, ETH BTC is doing absolutely fine. It needs to come up. It needs to come up to 0.026 now. That seems to be the next target. And yeah, we need to be starting and picking up momentum over here with alts, right? Bitcoin dominance is doing what it's supposed to do. It is rejecting from the, it's still rejecting. This is all I was hoping for. This is all I was hoping for. And it's kind of happening right now. So let's go, you guys. Let's go. Again, like the video if you haven't, because it helps the algorithm. It helps people discover us. And yeah, make sure you join the free Discord. Like I said, it's very simple. I've opened it up for you guys because, yeah, yes, follow the link. So anyway, Bitcoin dominance is looking fine. Everything's looking fine. What can I tell you? Today is going to be the catalyst. Let's hope that something good is going to finally happen for us, right? So here, yesterday I was long gold yesterday. Very good. I caught this move up here. Sorry, the chart is a little bit busy. I'm back long from the 0.5%. You know how these things work, you guys. So that's it in terms of my positions on gold today. Let's look at copper. I mean, absolutely intense move. Are we going to see $10 on copper? Completely possible if things continue to go like that, right? New all-time highs for copper. Generational, right? Absolutely generational news. In terms of the TradFi, pretty much we had an inside day. So we're starting to lose momentum over here. Let's have a look if we're still bullish. It seems like we're still bullish. There is no concern for Nasdaq or whatsoever, at least as of now. We still have a bit more time. You guys know my targets for that. First time I'm going to be watching for some sort of reversal. That is going to be around 23,250 on Nasdaq, 24,613. That is going to be ideal for me, where I think that you know, price is going to start exhausting. Looking at Aave, yeah, we can look at Aave. Let's look at Aave real quick. That's going to be crypto. All right, let's look at this chart over here. All right, weekly time frame, it's looking fine. First impression, it is looking fine. Weekly time frame, you're seeing that $400 is liquidity, so that's not bad at all. Let's have a look. That's like 33% easy on Aave to start with, right? Easy 30 to start with on Aave. So yeah, it seems like the potential could be quite exponential here, but yeah, if you're in pretty much. If you're not, you have to look for the better entries, because price was in such cheap area for so long, right? For so long. So literally April this year was your best opportunity, of course, with our ETH BTC levels first attacking. So you know, since price has dropped so much, again, you guys know I don't usually look for more than the 0.786. Now you can get a little bit higher, or if there is more catalyst, price could exit even to, you know, even beyond $600. But for me, I'm more of a secure trader in a way. So yeah, I look at the 0.786 and I tell myself I need to get out at least a bit. Hey Gabby, do you think ETH and alts are doing also a fake move next, like BTC? They will potentially do, but it should be weaker, right? It should not translate into the same force in a way, if that makes sense, right? Because they need to get stronger. Hopefully now is the time for this to happen, because like we always say, when Bitcoin sneezes, altcoins puke, and that's been happening for quite a while. So yes, if you want to see that liquidity, on your charts. Go and grab my indicators, you guys. They're only 20 bucks. They will show you all the liquidity that you need. You'll see all the order blocks, all the fair value gaps. You'll see the current targets on a 4-hour time frame using my 4-hour strategy. This is going to help you with your bias. Come on, gold, you can do it. Gold is at the 0.5 here. A little bit premature entry from my side, but I don't want to miss it, so I'm following my strategy, and that is that, right? If price decides to drop lower, fair enough. I also have an entry down here, so that's gonna be fine, but I'm not missing any opportunities on gold whatsoever, because it's been yeah, it's been going pretty well. Dollar index, a little bit of a pullback, filling up some gaps, but this is very bearish, so I'm continuing to be bearish on dollar index, you guys. Dixie, yes, like the video if you haven't, please. It helps the algorithm, it helps everyone discover us. What else can we look at? Let's look at H bar. Pretty much greatness as well on H bar. I think this was very much the second opportunity. I don't know if we're gonna get a third opportunity. If we're gonna get a third opportunity, happy days, right? Happy days, because H bar is just looking so great, right? 0.4 is the target according to my indicators, according to my strategy. So H bar is the one that looks really, really well. XRP as well, extremely bullish, holding the 0.5. There is nothing more bullish than that. So holding the 0.5 is extremely bullish. So that means 3.4 next target for XRP, right? Simple as that. Very simple stuff, you guys. So yeah, don't forget to sign up for the mentorship waitlist. Okay, so we're gonna start probably in a month from now, and I want you guys to be able to learn all these things, all my strategies, because that's how you will understand better how I trade, and then you will get skills to go and implement these things in your charts. Make sure you do that. I'm gonna make it accessible for you guys. We're gonna run it for about a couple months or something, so just go and sign up for the waitlist. And then you'll get notified when you can sign up and start together learning with me, right? I'm gonna give you very, very good skills. Yes, we also have a testimonial. Yes, I created a testimonial channel on Discord as well for you guys. Right. Okay, let's look at Bitcoin. You're most welcome, you guys. You are most welcome. Most welcome. Yeah, so the 4-hour is actually very interesting at the moment on Bitcoin, because it is giving us a higher target. Like I said, the target is exhausted. The target is exhausted because we're creating more fractal candles. That means that price is weak, right? That means that price is weak. So ideally, right, looking at the overall picture, and I'm going to repeat it again for you guys, just like the alts we were looking at, coming from the 0.5 means that 112 is essentially what the price is aiming for, right? So that's what it means. But I don't know the strength to this, right? Because there is so many resistances, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. So as soon as price takes the liquidity at if it does at 110.6k, that means that I want to be positioned here as well, probably on low leverage, just to make sure that I'm secure, because I don't see strength from here that's bringing the markets, and I'm gonna repeat it again, up to like 130 at the moment. I don't see that happening whatsoever. Maybe it's gonna happen in October, but not in the summer. It wouldn't make any sense to happen right now, especially after we are into Q2 of the fiscal year. So that pretty much means that we need to be entering into a ranging market, and that comes with sometimes deeper pullbacks, right? Deeper pullbacks up to 30% sometimes, right? Because if we look at Bitcoin and its, you know, ranging activities, the pullback are quite substantial pullbacks, right? 20%. The previous range over here, right, from the high to the low, 33%. So we need to bear for this kind of things. And yeah, I do think we're gonna have an extended bull run this year. And yeah, that's it. And once the bull run is finished, you know what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be focusing on other things and capitalizing on other things. So you guys, make sure you stick around, because if you love trading, you have to be here, right? Because I love trading. I do it every day. That's my passion, and I'm not stepping away from it. I'm gonna commit myself to teaching you guys to get better together with me. So yeah, I think that's it. I don't know if I have anything else for you guys today. How are you doing? You know what? I woke up this morning and I don't know if you saw my story on X or whatever. I went to grab a cup of coffee and I'm like, it's so noisy everywhere. Like I need an outlet, you know? So I was speaking to Trade Travel Chill, and we're gonna go to her new apartment and like hang out in you know, that nice living area with beach and stuff like that, so we can chill, because we work so hard, and there needs to be an outlet, right? So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Again, make sure you like the video, and don't forget to watch out for the bond auction today. If you're not on Discord, make sure you sign up. It's for free, and I will see you there, because we have a session that's coming up this afternoon as well. You guys are most welcome. Most welcome. Have a good one.